Так, my drodzy, zaczniemy na siedząco. Nastrajamy się. Schowam klapki. Pani jest tutaj pod drzewkiem, niedaleko. Też ma zajęcie swoje. Może dołączy, ja zakładam, że ona dołączy w pewnym momencie. Zaraz zobaczymy. Dobrze. So we're gonna start in a seated position. As always, tuning into the practice. Let's feel ourselves right now, right here. Take a soft inhale into the nose. And exhale just to feel refreshed with open mouth, with some sound. Or the way you feel naturally right now. Actually start becoming familiar with your breathing in the moment. Let's figure out if you feel the 360 full breath, or if you feel compressed in some areas, is there any numbness, please let me know. And also, Danica, please keep your mic on, so with all the questions so you could answer in the current time. Okay, so just tuning in. If you feel like there is a feedback you want to share, like for example right now, how's your diaphragm? How do you sense your breathing? Is it happening? Is it free? Is it a bit limited? Okay, alright. So for today's class, as we're gonna work on releasing some tension from the neck, from the back of the head, as well as there will be of course full body workout. So for this, we're gonna specifically focus on rib cage positioning. Okay, so let's maybe put or place palms on the ribs, on the bottom ribs, the ones that are connected here, or just imagine, sense it, and then kind of create a projection of the ribs into your back. So somewhere on the same level, the ribs that are in the back connected to the spine. And we're gonna just keep this orientation like this. It's gonna work as navigation for us today. Where is, like, where are they located? What's the location in the space? And specifically, we want to feel neutrality, which means that geometrically, more or less, your ribs, front and backs, are parallel to the ground. In your own perception, it means that feeling of compression or relaxation in this ring here is even. Okay, so we don't want to feel too much compression in the front comparing to the back. We're going to be changing rib cage positions, and in any position we want to feel this ease, this neutrality. Okay, so give me a thumb up if that's clear. It's all good. If we're ready, perfect. And so for next 3 to 6 breaths, relaxing facial muscles, relaxing eyes, eye holes, perhaps closing eyes. Let's just connect when inhaling, sensing how this ring or how this square front and the back ribs, how they're extending away from the exile of the body, from this imaginary center, which your spine technically is. And with exhalation, we want to feel the return, the induction. And the goal is not to exaggerate anything, so just inhaling slowly. Make sure that you feel the same extension in your back as in the sides and the front. This will probably guide you towards contracting the abdominal wall a little bit, using your obliques a little bit, so holding your belly tighter. Send the same amount of extension into the sides, into the back. And with exhalation, relaxing through your shoulders, through your head position, through your legs, feet and hips. Just feeling how you're steadily sinking into the ground with your sitting bones, with your pubic bone, with your tailbone. As much as you're relaxing, as much stable is the pelvic floor. Let it connect with the floor. Let yourself sense this stability, this fundament. So let's do one more breath when inhaling. Just taking care of sensing this pleasure of ease, of this even extension. Perhaps you'll start sensing also the lengthening in your spine, like your neck is growing taller, your head kind of elevates all together with this process of extension. Even. equally, and then with exhalation, this relaxing momentum. And don't hesitate, make your exhalation a bit longer, like let it all out, slowly, smoothly, not trying too hard, just come to understanding that naturally your exhalation becomes much longer. Okay, now Donita, how is this part? Do you feel any stress in your body right now? Does any limitation, or is any limitation present, or do you feel pretty easy when breathing in and out? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. So it's also good any moment if you feel like any stiffness or tightness, you can just lay down and do the same thing in a laying position. But what we're going to do further, if everything's fine, we are just going to make a round of Kapalapatis. So connecting with the pelvic floor, sensing it. Let's begin with a confident, not too fast, but contraction of the pelvic floor sphincters. Shooting the air out from the nose. And let's not hurry, just warm up nicely, steadily. Make sure the deep muscles are working, or pelvic floor, diaphragm contracting while the rest of the body remains relaxed. So 20 more seconds in a steady rhythm. You can speed up if you feel it's funner, and keep going. 15 more seconds. 10, 5, 3, 2, the last final exhalation, after which we're gonna shortly hold the breath just after you exhale completely. Swallow in motion in your throat, contract the pelvic floor, then relax when you feel it's enough. Relax the pelvic floor, open the throat, and embrace the inhale. Also try to focus on letting it in evenly. The projection of your ribs, front and back, evenly moving away. Then once you perform the full inhalation, swallow in motion, contract the pelvic floor. Stay here as long as feels good before you start sensing the panic of like, oh, I gotta move on. So before that, stay as long as you can in this comfort zone. And second, before you feel overwhelmed, relax the pelvic floor, open your throat, and slowly let the air out in a very, very relaxed way. So if you feel like you need to do this, this means you overheld in the previous phase. So just slowly through your mouth and through the nose. Slow and smooth coming out. We're gonna make one round. So right now you're familiar with what's gonna be happening. Just give me a thumb up when you'll be ready to start doing the second round. Perfect. So let's go. Another 20 seconds of Kapalapatis in a steady rhythm. Include the pelvic floor, include your abdominal wall, include your diaphragm. Feel this really, really strong pump from the bottom of your body, elevating this energy, arranging this bloodstream. In 10 more seconds, keep going with this really activated pump and relaxed superficial layer of your body. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, get ready. 1, after the fullest exhalation, swallow, contract the pelvic floor, hold your breath. 3 seconds be enough, but if you feel like you can go longer, do it. Stay in the comfort zone. Before you feel the necessity of panicking, relax the pelvic floor, relax your throat sphincter, let the air come in. Focus on this equality of extension in your rib cage, the bottom ribs moving away. Again, swallow in motion in your throat, contract the pelvic floor, stay here, hanging in the air just due to this pressure growing inside your body, inside your rib cage. Let it spread you out, don't resist. Or if you notice something is resistant, like I want to be tensed somewhere, anywhere in my body, then ask yourself, what is the thought that is keeping me to struggle. Like, what am I thinking about? Why am I struggling with myself right now? Why it's not possible to relax for me? A thought may come, just like, whew, like eureka, randomly. When you feel it's enough, relax the pelvic floor, open the throat and exhale. Slowly do it. So you'll know you did it right when you feel it, that your exhalation is very slow, very smooth, very relaxed. If it's a bit exaggerated, next time in the third round, just hold your pulse less. Okay, and then please give me thumb up when you're ready. Perfect. The last final round, 20 seconds, couple of body warm up and so on. Let's go. Right now you can speed up, feel in the confidence. You're really burning the deep muscles. You're relaxed all over your superficial layer, and keep going. 10 more seconds. 5, 3, get ready. 2, the final fullest exhale. And swallow in motion, contract the pelvic floor. You're empty. Be empty. If there is anything that is, feels like weird for you, ask yourself, why am I weird? What is making me be tired? What is making me right now struggle? Thought may come, may not, it's okay. Just try. Then relax whenever you feel the necessity. Even second before, let the air in. Extend every direction, lengthen, let your body grow in the space limitlessly, like infinitelessly. Then hold your breath, swallow in motion in your throat, contracting the pelvic floor. Again, if there is anything weird, if there is anything bothering you, ask yourself, what is bothering me right now? What's the thought that is bothering me? Now, maybe as an example, I'm poor. Maybe you're not knowing that you're thinking about this right now, and just like it's there, depressing your nervous system, as an example. Or I'm a bad mother, for example, or I'm a bad father. Randomly, right? Okay, when you feel it's enough, relax the pelvic floor, open the throat and exhale, relax into this. You can keep asking yourself. Sometimes there's so many thoughts that are stuck there, we're not even aware, that are які mental нашом подсвідомості, the thoughts that are really torturing our subconscious. So right now, let yourself breathe really, completely freely, like you are among free people who are allowed to breathe completely freely. No opinions, no thoughts, no second guessing. You're just a perfect human being, the way you are. Keep breathing. And listening to this space in your body intuitively right now, give you a choice. You may start either rotating your skull, like drawing the horizontal circles with your chin and with the back of your neck. Yes, you just choose direction, whatever it's gonna be. Let's make 5 or 7 rotations, or if you feel like your jam is more of rotating your sitting bones, so maybe you start feeling in your body space the movement is there, like there is energy that wants to relieve itself in the movement. Then you can start with this hip rotation. Okay, so either or. After 5 to 7 rotations, switch direction and make it a very mindful movement while giving your body this trajectory. Just listen to this equality of sensation in your body. Everything and all at once is moving. Nothing is holding back. A smooth movement, like very lubricated. Either it is in your hips, either it is in your head. Keep breathing through it. Be you, be free to do what feels good. Okay. Now with the common inhalation, we're gonna stop and we're gonna place the palms like this behind the hips, and slowly we're gonna lean on the elbows. We're gonna connect feet together, placing it further away or closer, whatever feels good. With the exhalation, first we're gonna just relax and feel the nice pressure on the sitting bones and tailbone. Then we're gonna breathe in with inhales and exhalations. We're gonna focus on this ring here, front ribs, its projection to the back ribs. And while we're going to be entering this asana, this position, all we got to do, instead of thinking we're going to push the chest super high, we're going to do, we're going to think about this even extension. Front ribs move forward, sides, backs. So if you feel at a certain point that you're compressed in the back, but only your ribs, the front ribs are flaring, it means no, we don't do this. We're reaching out for comfort. We are navigating towards comfort. So the other thing, please don't hang your head to the back. Try to lengthen the neck in whatever position you are. Just think of not dropping the head, but more like pulling, lengthening through the neck. So right now with the common inhalation, let your navel move up, let your ribs move up. Just elevate, following this natural breathing movement. Elevating the chest, start pushing pleasantly with your elbows, and then with exhalation, kind of tucking the chin on the chest. Just pull the crown further away from the chest, lengthening your neck. And for the next 3 to 5 breaths, we're gonna keep breathing here. With exhalations, just relax and think about your shoulders. Like try to relax there and go into more lengthening, pushing through your elbows. Keep breathing. Tak, Dominiku, w porządku? Aha. A, dobra, jeżeli masz potrzebę taką... A, w porządku, tak? Okay. Dobra, to wrócimy jeszcze na 2 oddechy. 2 more breaths. Just being guided by the chest extension. So with the inhalation, when naturally your ribs and navel are going up, press up with the elbows. Feel that it goes through your shoulder external rotation as well. Lift your face, move the skull away from the chest, feel the length of your neck, and then with exhalation, just relax. Right now, don't squeeze anything, don't try to contract your pelvic floor too much. Just try to relax in this position without laying your head to the back. Really more navigating it towards stretching your neck, feeling its length. 1 more breath, inhaling naturally, navel, chest out. Feel the extension goes into the sides of your body, into the back. With exhalation, relax the inner thighs even more. Just guide your head away from the chest. And now with the inhale, slowly press up. Sit straight again, and please stretch your legs to the sides. Okay, the good feeling would be when as we were orienting ourselves on this even extension, right now would be a nice sensation of blood stream in the neck. So that's the difference between trying too hard and breaking through the spine and actually sensing this space in the body. So if that's something what exactly happening right now, please give me a thumb up. Does that feel good? Or okay, great. So next thing we're gonna do, stretching the legs, laying. We will be moving hands from side to side, but before we're gonna figure out our feet position. So you're welcome to practice to do a test for yourself. Like for example, when inhaling, again thinking of extending evenly, letting the navel go out. You can try pulling your toes up with inhale, and with exhale, when you're just relaxing. Today, no contracting pelvic floor, just relaxing. So pull the toes forwards. Now leave the toes, pulling them, pointing them forwards. Inhale again. And with exhalation, as long as you exhale, pull the toes back straight up. Naturally, you will start probably like drilling the pelvic floor as well as your navel goes in. Okay, now with inhalation, point the toes. As long as you inhale, that long, make that movement with your ankles. Now let your body extend, lengthen through your legs as well. Now with the exhalation, as long as you exhale, without thinking to tighten up anyhow, but just as long as you exhale, pull the toes slowly up. Feel a bit of firmness in your body just naturally, because exhalation is this tightening momentum. And 1 more inhale, point the toes forwards. Navel goes out, feel the even extension front sides. Remember projection to the back. And the final exhale, point slowly. As you exhale, as slow both feet, be focused right now, be present, both feet at the same time moving towards you. And now with the coming inhalation, the last time point your toes forward as long as you inhale. Move this slow, slow, slow movement. And now with the exhale, turn to your right and press up against the floor, lifting your both sitting bones in the air. Inhaling. Keep pointing your toes forwards, return to the centered position. With exhalation, pointing your toes forwards, turn to your left, press up against your both legs, lifting both sitting bones. Try not to crunch too much, so feel this freedom in the string that I described in the beginning. Inhale and stay in the center. We're going to do 3 more each side. Exhale. With your pointed toes, press up with your both hands. Elevate this neutral sitting bones, the neutral ribcage position. Inhale and return to the center. Just fix in your sensation. What is the neutral? How you feel extension forward, to the sides, to the back. Keep pointing toes forwards. With exhalation, turn to the left. Press up. And 3 more. Inhale in the center. Turn to the right. Exhale, press up. Inhale, return to the center. Feel the space in your body. Turn to the left. Exhale, press up. With a tall feeling in your spine without like crunching like this. Stay with your head up. Inhale. Feel, let the air, the breath, breathing momentum align you. Feel the space in your body. Feel the length in your spine. With the exhalation, turn to the right. Press up against both hands. Inhale and return to the center. Let your breath fix you. Feel this alignment. Exhale to the left. And final reps. 1 more each side. Inhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Press up against the right. Both legs, of course, but against the right. Inhale. Return to the center. Pointing your toes forward. Turn to the left. Press up. Inhale. Return to the center. Okay, before we move on, Dominica, let me know, with all these press-ups, did you feel the alignment, the neutrality, or was there a point when you felt more like broken, like you had to crunch yourself? Of course, I hope for the answer number 1. Cracking, you were hearing some pops? Okay, but when it comes to here, no collapsing, like you didn't feel overwhelmed in your neck and your shoulder? Okay. Okay, next time put them closer, it's perfect. The goal is to do it as much as effortlessly, okay, with this natural feeling. So we're gonna have 1 more try, a bit like in a while, in some series, in a short set. So let's concentrate on our breathing, and next time when we're gonna be doing, we're gonna switch one. We will use one little thing, one little trick. So we're gonna start inhaling and pressing up, okay? And the orientation would be not to press up hard, but to maintain this feeling of free extension as we did in the beginning, right? So I hope that is a clear idea, right? So give me a thumb up if you understand the feeling. So okay, perfect, okay. So next what we're gonna do, we're gonna bend the left knee and lay the shin further away from ourselves, okay? So it's not like a Turkish squat, Turkish way of sitting crossing shins, it's a shin further away, or it's okay also to keep the left leg straight with the toes pointed up. The right goes on top of it, and so we're gonna make sure we're further away from our shins by sitting, moving the pelvis even further away from the shins. First, let's exhale and relax. Let's allow our legs to be, because of course it takes a while for the legs to relax in this position. It's okay, again, if you intuitively feel like, okay, I want to start rotating my skull because maybe I feel more tension in the top of my body. Or if you feel like, oh, I'd rather rotate, draw some circles with my sitting bones, you can do that. You can do both. Maybe 1 round each direction with both. And with the coming exhalation, again, just allow yourself to relax more. Now with the inhalation, we're going to stretch arms up, pointing the palm centers to the front. Now with the exhale, we're rotating the shoulders in and the left palm grabs the right wrist. Rotating the shoulders against the ears and inhaling, sending the navel and ribs forwards, and also thinking of the projection to the back. So I don't want you to collapse in your spine and do this. So compressed here and flaring, like open up here, but more like while you're rotating the shoulders away, remain aligned here. So you feel extension here as you feel it in here. Okay? Hope this is a good idea, clear idea. With this, you also start sensing the lengthening through your spine, through your chest, through your neck, into your crown. With exhalation, let's just try to relax. So no squeezing, no try to activating anything. Just sense the space with inhalation. Sending the navel, sending the front ribs forward. Same as you send them into the back. Just trying to decompress a little bit. So those shoulders, instead of squeezing more, so they kind of disconnected a bit more from your free of space body. With exhalation, think again about your knees falling down, your shoulders dropping down, and your neck getting and head getting into most natural position as your chest and as your pelvis are. Now we're going to split the hands, and again inhaling, sending the navel, rib cage out, stretching the palms, fingers wide, palm centers open to the front. This time with the exhale, we're going to stretch the arms to the back, create the finger grip like this, and rotate our palms outside like this. So after you connected the grip, boom, rotation, so your armpits are opening. Yeah, so not like this. This was more previous round. Right now, complete opening. If that's something bothers you, it's okay to take a towel or a belt and just to do this, like when you're holding the chin position. And again, without exaggeration. Right now, with exhalation, just relax. You're not pulling anywhere. You're not stretching too much anywhere. Just maintaining this alignment. And with the common inhale, sending your navel out, sending your ribs forwards. Make sure that the same extension is present here in your back. So, of course, this will probably make you contract your abdominal wall a little bit to send that volume into your back. Try to relax through your hips and shoulders and keep your head and neck tall and long. Let's do one more breath. Right now, the inner lines of your arms are accepting this or getting this. You may feel some cramps, you may feel some itchy stretch, you may feel actually weirdness of inequality, like maybe your left forearm, right forearm are completely different. One is stretching, another is completely blocked. As an example, maybe everything goes good and very symmetrically. Now please, with a common inhale, split your hands, stretch them for the final third time to the sides on a neutral level that is not overwhelming your shoulders. Pull them longer outside, keep your head tall, breathe in, send the navel, the ribs out, same as you send in this extension into your back. With the exhale, relax and nothing contracted. Just place your palms in the back of your head, breathing in, sending the navel, the ribs out, and the back is extending. Turn your head slowly to the left. As long as you breathe in, that long you are turning. With the exhalation, you are looking from underneath your left armpit and you're guiding your right elbow into the sole of your right foot. Try not to crunch, not to collapse, but more like lean the elbow and continue turning to your left side. So it feels like a twist in your spine, not like a crunch. Okay, feel the difference. Keep turning instead of breaking in your solar plexus. Like, don't let the ribs dive too deep into your body. Let's breathe here 2 more times. Keep the left elbow high. With exhalation, just allow yourself to relax. Anywhere you feel resistance, you feel this electrical sensation of trying too hard, just let it out. One more breath. Think of sending the navel, sending the ribs out, keeping the elbows wider, and with exhalation, just relax anywhere you feel it's too much. Maybe it's the back of your head, maybe it's your hips. Now with the inhale, return to the center and reach forwards with both of your hands, pushing against your sitting bones, like pleasantly lengthen through your spine. And with the exhalation, lean on your elbows or just allow yourself to naturally lower your spine down again without pulling anything, stretch, and just complete neutrality. Your front ribs are to feel the projection into the back. Feel those lines are remaining parallel, like the ribs are not diving too deep, they're not pulled too much out. Just complete neutrality with the softness and warmness in your body. This is like defrosting mode in the microwave. You're not burning anything, you're just gently invigorating every cell, every tissue. Let's give it 2 and maybe 3 more breaths here. Just caring about this really even extension from the center of your body, the back, the ribs in the back, and then the front and then the sides moving with the same speed. And when that happens, you start sensing like the pressure has no else to go, but it goes towards your head and towards your pelvic torso. You start sensing this perfect lengthening in your spine. Let's do one more breath. Very calm and like soft waves. Constant. Now with the coming inhale, we're going to slowly rise up and sending the navel, sending the ribs forward to feel the nature like, you know, like a pillow appearing in front of you, springly pushing you up. And now with the exhalation, we're going to stretch legs to the sides. And next, what we're going to do with the inhalation, we're going to pull the toes forward. We're staying in the center. With exhalation, we're turning to the right. And now we're going to be moving the leg itself, okay? We're going to be doing such rotations. Like imagine, or if you don't want to imagine, you can actually allocate a brick or anything in front of you, but you don't have to. So what we want to do is just to skip the leg. One side, the other side, okay? And now the key part, as I was mentioning previously, and the question was very important, if we feel that we do this with effort or like burning, stressing ourselves, or we do this playfully, okay? The playful mode will happen when we elevate the leg with the inhalation, okay? So trust me or believe my word, or just try actually to witness it in your own body, in your own sensation. When you inhale and when you push everything above your pubic bone, your belly, you're getting this inhalation at the same time. You're throwing the leg and then you're just dropping it, relaxed, okay? This is a very interesting mode that is putting us into sympathetic, parasympathetic mode, where we're going to be regenerating, comparing to the gymnastic mode, where we're going to be doing the same, but with exhalation and compressing our pelvic floor, burning, grilling the abdominal wall, you know, and the rest. This will feel heavy. This will feel magical, okay? So if everything is clear, so I mean the instruction, inhale, pull the leg up, exhale, drop it down. If that's clear, give me a thumb up, we're gonna start. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna do 5 reps, which means 1 is side and back, okay? Inhale, relax, inhale, relax, inhale, relax, inhale, relax, that's 2, inhale, relax, inhale, relax, that's 3, inhale, relax, inhale, relax, that's 4, one last, inhale, relax, and make sure inhale you lift that leg, exhale you're relaxing. Good. Now if you feel any work, of course, in your hip, just do this wiping motion with your foot. How was it? Was it, as I promised, as easy, or was it a little bit still complicated? How was it for you? Easy. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's keep observing these miracles in our own bodies, that actually hard things can be easy. So next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna bend the right knee first. We're laying the shin away, and we're gonna repeat the previous little set for the other side. So the left heel lands on the right knee, or for those who will be watching in the record, it's okay also to straighten the right leg. And here we go, sitting away from the shins. If you feel like, I would say, I would share my impression from this set with you. I feel like my right side of the body is very soft, like very like cozy and relaxed, like warm blanket. So after the previous stretch, so maybe you feel the same, or maybe you still feel like, oh, or maybe actually you feel some itchiness, like previous stretches discovered some areas that you want to, you know, kind of itch a little bit with the movement, so you can do those rotations as before in your hips or in your head. Yeah, it's actually the pretty first clue that usually comes when we have some tension in the shoulders and the neck. Unavoidably, part of it is always in the hips. Okay, so once we are ready, we're gonna perform our next stretches. You go into me, maybe you put your shoes on and then you can go to me. Where are you gonna sit? If anybody was asking, this is Bonnie. There she is. Okay, so there we go. Once you're ready, let's exhale and relax softly. With a common inhale, we're stretching the arms to the sides, the palm centers pointed forwards. Now with the exhalation, we're turning the palms down, and this time the right palm will be grabbing the left wrist. That. And so let's exhale again and just sense this alignment in the body, that we're not pulling anything, not trying, we're relaxed. And then when the inhale comes, instead of doing anything, just sense how your ribs, your navel, your belly button, your ribs are moving forwards, and just support. And as it's moving forwards, it will kind of feel like your shoulders are moving away. So instead of pulling the shoulders, just let this disconnection happen naturally with your breathing. Okay? And with exhalation, try only to relax. Don't pull anything more or harder. Let's do one more. So just catch this idea. Instead of pulling the shoulder, kind of drive your rib cage, your ribs, and your belly button forward. This will already feel like nice, very soft, very gentle opening in your chest. And instead of pulling your shoulders harder, right now with exhalation, just relax even more, even softer in this position. With the common inhale again, split your hands, pointing the palm centers forward, spread your fingers, elevate again naturally. Your ribs, your navel are given this depth, so just follow intuitively this depth with your head, keeping it high and tall. And then once the exhale comes, we're driving the palms away. We're making the simple grip, and we're again pointing the thumbs outwards. So your armpits are showing up, but you're not exaggerating, you're not breaking in the spine, you're just staying relaxed, staying neutral. And when the inhalation happens, your navel, your ribs, gonna move forwards, and it will feel like instead of pulling the shoulders, they stay where they are, but it feels like they've been driven away from the front of your chest. So just follow this magic, this wow, this is kind of genius, so simple and so genius. So again, instead of doing anything right now, just keep observing how your navel, your front ribs are moving forward. Of course, the master is to also notice how the ribs in the back are moving kind of backwards, so you feel the depth, the space in your body. And once you feel all this moves forwards, just stay relaxed in here. Just let it be, let it happen. Let all this tissue here, in your neck, anywhere in your trapezius muscles, let it just, like this. When water is massaging you, like this touch, this sensation of movement, it already changes the game a lot. So now we're going to split the hands, and with the common inhalation, we're stretching arms again to the sides. Now with the exhalation, palms behind the head, and inhaling slowly. As long as you inhale, start turning to the right, and then with the exhalation, instead of crunching, more like keep turning to your right and search for the left sole of your foot. Now you're gonna go to the back, go knee-fold, like this. And here we stay for 2 more breaths. Just doing nothing, just observing how we breathe in. Just sensing the front ribs in the back, and just sensibly with the sensation, with our feelings, enjoying how the space appears here, even in this twist, even when some tissue is more limited than the other, but still you want to feel that it's evenly, everything is participating, everything is stretching, everything is extending. Okay, with a common inhale, untwist and reach forwards with both of your hands. And with the exhalation, just relaxing, like in this trance, like completely letting go, giving up any anxiety, any tension, any worry. You don't have to go deep, you don't have to crunch, you don't have to collapse, just relax, leaning on your hands if you like, on the elbows or on the straight hands. And 2 more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Just maintaining the smooth quality. This headphone is very loud. Okay, now with the coming inhalation, we're going to return to the center. With the exhale, we're going to stretch our legs as wide, not necessarily too wide, but as feels comfortable. And now we're inhaling in the center. With exhalation, we're relaxing even more. Let's point the toes forwards, inhaling. Turning to the left leg, exhaling, prepare. We're gonna do the skips with the leg. So when you inhale next time, lift the left leg, exhale and just drop it down. Inhale, just drop it down. And don't think about where you're gonna place that leg. Feel about how it feels easy. Inhale, exhale. So if it feels like I want to drop my leg even to the center, I'll do it, okay? Inhale, exhale. Feel what's the natural, it's all about the shape of the hip joint. What's the natural amplitude for you? The magic is inhale, throw it easily with inhalation, and then drop it where it feels good, where it feels nice and warm in your hip. Inhale, drop. So that was 3. Inhale, drop. Inhale, drop. And the last one, inhale, drop. Inhale, drop. And let's stay in the center. Let's give ourselves a couple breaths. If you feel, any itchy, like willingness for activity, you can do the wipes with your left foot. And right now we're gonna, before we move into a bit more dynamic set, or part of our set, we are going to repeat our press-ups. And the magical part again would be with the inhalation. So we will be setting palms. You can start trying it already right now. Setting palms towards one leg, right or left, doesn't matter. And you will be inhaling and pressing up, okay? And don't think about how high you're gonna pick your butt up. Think about just pushing away from the ground. Even you see how interesting, like naturally I elevated my leg with me too. It's just this bouncy feeling. Inhale and I'm leaving the ground, leaving the earth. Inhale and relax with exhalation. Then you can turn to the other leg. Inhale, exhale. And again, the goal is to push the tummy, push those ribs. Inhale, get away like a balloon, get away from the floor. Inhale and return. Good, looks very bouncy. Inhale, looks like there is energy for this. Inhale and return. Inhale and return. And let's do one last. And now if you feel like it, instead of returning, you can lift your legs up and then return. And one more. Inhale, press up, and then exhale and lift the feet. Okay, that was good. That was good. A little bit of shocking content, like element of surprise. Now let's cross the shins and let's shift forwards to our table pose. And here, as always, intuitively, if you feel like you want to wave your spine to the sides, right, left. Feel like you want to do some chestal rotations. Okay, the goal is not to sink too deep. The goal is to remain relaxed. And now let's stop after those intuitive movements. Stop in the table pose and focusing on the rib cage positioning. So sinking too deep means something like this. When you feel your ribs are flaring, you're like broken in the spine. So instead of that, let's fix it. Let's maintain it with our wonderful breath. So as you push your navel, as you let your ribs move forward, also feel like there is movement into the back. And then with exhalation, just keep relaxing and just stop resisting the ground. So like this, you're sinking in the limit of your shoulder joint. You're not pushing anything. It just, the depth appears from the relaxation in your hips and in your shoulders. Let's do 2 more. So inhaling just through your breath, extending to the front, to the back with exhalation, not pushing with the knees. So palms sinking maybe a bit deeper, softening the head position, and again, inhale. Just don't think of pushing up, think of how your breath already extends you and already elevates you a little bit away from the floor. Just because the volume of your body has changed, and with exhalation, just stop pushing with palms and knees, sink deeper. Okay, maybe the down facing dog. stack the toes, and with the coming inhale, as you push the tummy out, as you push the ribs forwards, elevate your knees, and then with the exhalation, just relax more. Don't hurry to stand the heels today. Just kind of again sink as you did in the table pose, and now keep moving with the coming inhale. So with the inhale, when your tummy pushes away from the thighs. Hello. So we let the inhale send your sitting bones further into the sky and a little to the back. This natural inhale also pushes against your palms, and then with the exhale, so it gets natural for you to stand the heels on the floor. Okay, Bunny, go down. Let me just double check this idea. It's clear. So when we inhale and we do this expansion into the sitting bones, when you get to stand on the front, stay on the front of the neck, please. Alright, so let's just soft turn into our down facing dog. But you're bothering me right now in the yoga class. You gotta move from the neck. Okay, can you go back?
No,
Please.
I don't want to.
Alright, so the common breath is again thinking about pushing the navel out, sending the ribs forward, sending extension into your back, and making this puffy inhale, kinda, elevate you against your palms, lift your butt a little higher, and then with exhalation through relaxation to stand your heels on the floor. Now let's stand feet together. And now with the coming inhale, please lift your right leg up, and again feel this bouncy press up just because of the inhalation, and then with the exhale, roughly knee towards the solar plexus, maybe tongue out. And we're gonna do this one more time. Breathe in, press up and lift the right leg, and then knee towards the heart center. And now inhaling again, stretch the leg above, but this time bring the knee to the solar plexus and stretch the leg, right foot to the left side. And now upper facing dog leg, land in the hip. Breathing in again, sending the navel, sending the ribs out, looking up, and keeping the head high. And now with the exhalation, we are landing the hip. One more breath in here. Relax the left foot, let it just lay naturally. Breathing in, just again through driving the rib cage forwards, letting the navel in. This natural drive of the shoulder to the back. So you're not doing anything, you're not pulling anything, you're just relaxing the shoulders, so you let yourself feel this movement in the front of your body. Okay, now with the exhalation, we're taking the left leg, stepping the left foot through the right knee and bending the right knee. Bonnie, this bothers me a lot. You're hanging on my neck. Can you please go back?
No.
Then just sit and repeat after mommy, like this. Okay, so right now you can lay the left foot like this, or you can remain with your left foot standing flat. Both options would work good. What matters is, of course, sitting bones are on the ground. Now with the coming inhale, as you follow extension in your rib cage, spread your hands, pointing the palm centers forwards. Now with the exhalation, place your palms behind the head and slowly inhale and turn to your right. And now drop the hands down, the left wrist reaching the left knee. Doesn't matter which leg position you chose, so anyways it's reaching, it's there. And now in this twisted position, we're going to take one more breath, just relaxing into it, caring about sensing the movement in the front of the rib cage as we feel it in the back when sit. No, no, no. You can sit here, or you're not coming to the next class at all. Sit next, please. Sit next. Bunny, you're not going to take you to my yoga class next time. Alright, and just to confirm the presence of the same idea. So instead of trying to rotate or pull anything with the shoulders, relax with the exhalations and just allow yourself to feel the drive of your ribs, your navel forwards, comparing to the relaxed shoulders. They're staying in one place, but it's gonna feel like something is moving your shoulders away. And just let this disconnection happen really softly, trauma-less or like shock-less, stressful, less. Okay. Now we'll come and inhale, untwist. We're gonna place the wrist inwards with the exhalation. Like really letting go of any pressure. Now inhaling. Like something is pumping the air into the bottom, into your pelvis, so navel goes out, the ribs extending outside, and then with exhalation, slowly having this neutrality in your body, just allow yourself to relax. If that's okay, your wrists remain laying in the back, but if you need to, you can always place elbows in front of you and palm go underneath your forehead. Here we're gonna stay for one more breath, and right now, force, be present, feel how your ribs are moving out in the front and in the back. And with exhalation, relax even more. Or if you feel like you want to start moaning or getting some sounds out from your system, just you can do that. Now with the inhale, pump yourself up again like a pillow, pushing against your navel and sending the ribs forwards. Rise up, feeling the space, feeling you from within. And now with the exhalation, relax more. Now with the coming inhale, we're gonna start looking to the left. Now with the exhalation, place the palms behind your head, please. Spread the elbows wide. One more inhale into open chest, but also into the back. Let the shoulders stay relaxed and drop the hands down. Right now the right elbow or right forearm crossing the left knee. Keep looking straight, breathing in. And in this twisted position, just try to decompress. Care only about the front ribs and the back ribs to extend evenly from the center of your body. If anything, like right shoulder is in conflict with that, just exhale and let it relax. And catch the next inhalation that extends you evenly to the sides and also to the top, to your crown, into your sitting bones. Feel this evenly fulfilled sphere of your body. Of course, imaginary, but in your perception, your sensation. With exhalation, completely reduce like your right trapezius muscle anxiety, left trapezius muscle, right hip, left hip, everything sinks deep into relaxation. Now with the coming inhale, we're gonna return to the center. We're gonna untwist, unwrap our legs into this crossed chin position. Return to that table pose. Inhale and just not really pressing up, but filling our body with the air, sending navel and ribs out as you send also this extension into the middle of the back. With exhalation, just stop resisting, stop pushing, and relax. Two more. Kind of blow in your body like a balloon out, just with the natural mechanics of breathing. Extend and press up just through the breathing and tucking the toes, inhale. Do the same, send this open the tummy, open the sitting bones, momentum to the back and a little up, and then hurry with exhalation, just relax. Maybe bend the knees, soften your shoulders, soften your neck and head a little bit. And again, from here, when inhaling, this naturally like extension into your pelvis, into your belly. This will naturally like make you push against your hands, and then naturally with exhalation, you'll just want to stand on your heels. Now check your shoulders, check your head position, feel that your scapula is flat in the back. Let's put the feet together and inhale and left leg goes up. Now fiercely left into the solar plexus and tongue out if you want. Inhale, left leg out, hips are square, exhale. And again, inhale, bouncily. If you inhale and open in your tummy and chest, the leg will naturally, the hips will naturally remain square. Now with exhalation, bring the knee to the solar plexus. Now turn the left knee towards the right armpit. Stretch the leg so you steadily stand on the outer pinky toe edge. And now inhale and while driving your navel and ribs forwards, like inhale and lower the hips. If you feel it will take you a while, you can do a couple times. Like you can relax and then feel like, okay, I stop resisting. Again, breathe in. So you kind of drive, and with this inhalation, you drive in your hips slowly to the floor. And then relax again, maybe 2 or 3 breaths will be needed till you feel like, okay, I can actually lean on my hip without smashing anything, collapsing anything. And let's do one more breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Now step your right leg over the left. Turn to you, like this, and bend the right knee as well. Lay the left heel next to the right hip. You can do this, full Gamuthasana, or you can remain with your right foot flat on the floor, on the mat. Now inhale and just check in with this feeling of navel, ribs going up. Extension in the back, extension through your neck into your skull. And with the exhalation, relax even deeper. Now inhale and spread your hands. Exhale and relax even deeper. Inhale and slowly turn to the left. Cross your, drop your hands down, cross the right elbow with the right knee. Doesn't matter what the leg position is chosen, both be good. And in this twisted position, just continue breathing. Make sure that navel goes out, ribs coming out, feeling the movement in your back. Appears. Let's do one more.
Mommy, I need you up and right there.
With a calming inhalation, let's untwist, return to the center. Lay the wrists on the ground, like this, breathe in. Just without pulling, tearing anything, just send the ribs, send the navel. And with exhalation, just lay forward, completely relax.
Thank you.
And in this folded position, just inhaling into the front, into your ribs, into the back. Decompress and sensing that all the tissues are being super soft, no stress in the system. Even if there is the rest of this tightness present anywhere in your body, just make sure you're breathing it out with exhalation. Now inhale and push the navel out on the rib cage.
I need it closer. Let's go there.
Exhale and relax. Inhale and stretch your hands to the sides, pointing palm centers forward. Exhale and palms behind the head. Relax again. Inhale and start looking through your right armpit, turn to the right. With exhalation, take your hands down. Just relaxing for a nice little pressure in your sitting bone and pelvic floor. Breathing in. Looking for your ribs moving to the front, to the back. All evenly, all calm, all with no stress. With exhalation, just here to relax deeper through your hips, your shoulders, to melt all this tissue surrounding the collarbone, the scapulas. Like inhaling, instead of resisting with this tissue to keep your ribs back, just completely reset the type of thinking, the type of situation. So the more you're relaxing this superficial tissue, the more you start sensing this sand in the navel. And begin always with the navel. Don't try to manipulate anything here in the top before you get here. Fulfill this area in your pelvis and your tummy, and then feel like the wave that goes. Make sure you feel like it sends your sternum forwards and up. And as your shoulders are electable, make sure you feel like you're opening the chest just because of the inhalation movement. With exhalation, relax even more, and where it's full or limited, just feel it up. Return to the center with a coming inhale. We're gonna split our legs, super wide. Now, with the inhale, stay neutral. We're gonna point the toes forwards. We're gonna lean on the hands in front of us. And with the calming inhale, we're pressing up and we're just dropping down. Okay, inhale, point the toes forwards and press up and drop down. Press up, drop down, and let your inhale lead you. Be first. Inhale, navel out, chest out, like on the swing a little bit. Inhale, like you did before, and down. Let's do one more time. Inhale. Now, if you want, you can lift the legs, but you don't have to. You can just drop back down. And now, with the coming inhale, just lengthen a little bit forwards, reaching with your hands, and then with the exhalation, relax completely. 3 more breaths, just thinking about evenly breathing into your rib cage. Send the front ribs forwards, the back ribs to the back. If any limitation, you sense any limitation, just turn it off with the exhalation. Let's do one more. And slowly walk your hand back to your pelvis, breathe in. If you like, you can connect your feet again. Supporting yourself with your hands, holding your hips. Before we lay into Shavasana, breathing in navel, chest. Okay, navel, chest. Breathe in. Let it be the natural drive of your chest elevation. So it feels not really like you're pushing anything or pulling your shoulder, but more like your shoulder is so soft that it just lets your rib cage come up. And with exhalation, tuck the chin on the chest, so chin towards the neck instead of hanging the head to the back. Let's do one more breath. Again, navel, chest. Feel how naturally open your chest just through the breath. And with exhalation, tuck the chin kind of deeper on the neck and then drive the crown away. And now slowly land yourself from the bottom of your spine, tailbone, sacrum, rib cage, head, and relax completely. Stretch your hands, stretch your legs, sensing yourself right now and here. Just let yourself be. Feel all that lightness and heaviness in your body. It's so wonderful to be simply present in this physicality, sensing versus think. Right now you are in this regeneration mode, in your own power mode, and you are truly yourself. It's a good moment also to ask yourself what it is I want. What do I want? What do I need? Even if it's something fantastic, but you are exactly in the state that you'll be completely honest to yourself. And how fantastic or silly or impossible the answer that will come up sound, just let it be. Respect yourself that you have a right sometimes to fantasize. But also the miracle happens then when we're really honest and sincere with ourselves. It's something that we're craving within ourselves, and is our true and next most logical desire, want, necessity. The universe will deliver. Thank you so much for tonight. I truly appreciate your presence. Thank you for practicing the video. I'm already looking forward to see you next Monday. I was almost to do this class today at the beach, but I didn't want to excite you too much from the first time, so I'll do it little by little, slowly and steadily. Thank you, love you, and I'll see you soon. Good night, rest well.